dozen weeks into the season. Hi, everybody. Welcome to NFL Primetime. Chris Berman, Booger McFarland, Week 12 of NFL Primetime. Let us be among the first to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving, and you too, my brother.
Absolutely. Same to you, Boone.
You know what? What we saw today, you're not going to believe some of the stuff we're going to show you. It's some of the most preposterous football. You know, when you look at the slate, these 1 o'clock games, Why is it always the most fun day that we have?
It's always that way, Boom. Just when you think it's not going to be good, it turns out like this.
And even when you have kind of a game that should be a blowout, it ain't. That's why they play the games. Kansas City, who had a 15-game losing streak, snapped last week. They're playing Carolina, so they should roll, right? Chiefs and Lions both 9-1. How would they do? Well, Patrick practicing the jump shot.
Looked pretty good there.
Hey, he's really upset by the loss last week, and they look good early. It was Grey Cup weekend last week. Noah Gray caught 2 touchdowns. He's caught another one wide open, 35 yards, 7-0 Chiefs. Carolina's kicked a field goal. Carolina off a bye. Remember, they won, so you know this is their Super Bowl. Mahomes to Travis Kelce. Had one drop, but this play looked good, 19 yards. He now trails only Tony Gonzalez, Jason Witten for most yards receiving by a tight end, passing the great Antonio Gate. Now, Chiefs lead 13-6. 3rd and 13. He's the electric eel, Booger. He just is.
Boom. Quiet as it's kept. Anytime the Chiefs get in trouble, Mahomes' legs always save it.
Keeps the drive alive. Now 3rd and 4. Mahomes to Gray. Hey, 4 touchdown catches, 2 weeks, 20-9 at the half. This is going to be easy for the Chiefs. Maybe not. Bryce Young. David Moore, first down, 13 yards. Panthers, Young, Moore, zing. That looked like a nice pass.
Love a little RPO, fake the run, throw it right behind him, Boom.
20-16. 4th and 1 from the Panthers, 25. Kareem Hunt up the middle. Andy Reid even said last week, Buffalo, maybe I should have run a little more. They ran it more on this day. And 13-yard drive. Mahomes now. Juju may be open, but DeAndre Hopkins certainly is open. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And what a welcome addition he's been to the team.
27-16. 4 minutes to go in the game. 27-19. Panthers field goal cuts it to 1 score. Mahomes. You know what? They brought the pass rush on this day and a lot in the 4th quarter, Booger.
5 sacks on the day. The Carolina Panthers beat him up just a little bit.
Seemed like 2 or 3 in the 4th quarter. So the Panthers get the ball in 4th and 3. Oh, what a feeling. Adams dancing on the Thielen. 13 yards from Bryce Young on 4th and 3. Now, Young scrambling. Oh, it's incomplete, but Jamari Connors had a nice season. Pass interference.
Good call.
At the 1, the Chuba missile crisis. They got to go for 2. It's down to 27-25. Panthers? Chuba. Up the middle, we're tied at 27. Really?
Panthers?
They're going nuts in Charlotte, but the electric eel, when you need it the most, under a minute to go. I'm going out of bounds. Whoop, no, I'm in the first down. No, I'm out of bounds. No, I'm whoop, no. He does it all the time, 33 yards.
That's the move he always makes, Boom. With his legs, fakes out of bounds, stays in bounds.
Remember, Butker on IR, but Spencer Schrader, they got from the Jets, has been perfect on his kicks in the 2 weeks. A 31-yard field goal. The exhale for the Chiefs, but Kansas City wins it 30-27. So when a game is decided by 1 score, the Chiefs have won 13 in a row. Hello, that's the way they're doing it now. After the game, Patrick Mahomes, the electric eel.
You always want to have some blowouts. You want to be a little calmer in the 4th quarter. But I've always said it can be a good thing as you get to the playoffs and later in the season. Just knowing that you've been in those moments before, and knowing how to kind of attack it, but play by play, not making it too big of a moment. But no, I mean, I would say this more than anybody. I would love to win a game, not by the very last play.
You know what? He's been there before. Now the Detroit Lions trying to win 9 straight. Their only loss this year was week 2 at Indy. Indy always plays 1-score games. Every game this year, 1 score except the loss to Buffalo. Jared Goff. It's not only the names you know, there's Tim Patrick. 27-yard game. Lions have so many options.
So many weapons, Boom.
Now, Jahmyr Gibbs. Runner inside the 15, 17 yards. That was 3rd and 8. Now from the 1. Gibbs And he can make a 1-yard run exciting. Go ahead. Look at this. And oh, that's pretty.
And they do a really good job of controlling the line of scrimmage, maybe the best offensive line in football.
Lions lead 7-3. And Anthony Richardson, what he can do. Now, he was below 50% on this day, but he can do this. Alec Pierce averages the most yards per reception in the league, over 20. They only get a field goal out of that at 7-6, but we got a game. Under 7 minutes to go, first half. You know who's second on that list? Jamison Williams for long gains.
No doubt.
He's at it again.
Nice route by him right there. Boom, coming across the middle.
Down to the 23, 3rd and 6. Hand off to David Montgomery. Montgomery wards himself on 3rd and 6 for a first down. Now 4 minutes to go. Montgomery, you did, and look at what he does here, Booker. Amazing touchdown.
It's just amazing balance, though, Boom, to stay off the ground, put the right hand down, reach the ball over with the left hand, touchdown.
You know, we used to go Lions. Now it's Lions. 14-6. Now, 3rd quarter. Goff, Montgomery. Wow. Spins to the 25. You want physicality? They got that. You want moves? They got this. Gibbs. You're not there. You go inside the 10. And now 3rd and goal from the 5. And these linemen away like run blocking, don't I?
Be physical, Boom. It's in their DNA.
21-6. Lions. Under 5 minutes to go in the game. It's 24-6. 4th and 6. They need a miracle. The Colts. Richardson to Michael Pittman and this is Amik Robertson. We're going to talk their defense, okay? I know they score a ton. And the Lions get the ball at 24-6 for Dan Campbell. They got the Thanksgiving game coming up at home. That'll be a raucous crowd as they host the Bears. You know, the defense overlooked with all the offensive output, I think.
No doubt, and you got to give a big shout-out to defensive coordinator Aaron Glenn. There's no doubt he's going to be on the short list for head coaching jobs after the season.
Plus 177 points, 4 points against Detroit. All right, now, the Chiefs. Again, it's going to be easy. No, I guess this is what it is now, same as it ever was, right? That's the way this season and late last year went.
And Boom, it's never easy in this league, but here's what you have to understand about this version of the Chiefs. This is not the Tyreek Hill Chiefs that are going to score 35,
Correct.
40 points a game. They're going to beat you with defense, ball control, offense. Today, their defense was off. It was off just a little bit, but their ability to run the football, their ability to control the line of scrimmage, and when they need to play, they got the ultimate savior in Patrick Mahomes, number 15. And you stack them up. They just continue to stack W's. Coming off their first loss of the season, stack another W on the road. It wasn't pretty, but they found a way to get it done. Their defense is going to lead them. And so when we picture them, we got to think about them this way. This is how they win the game. This is how they won the Super Bowl. Ball control, Mahomes making plays, and a very opportunistic defense.
You know, they've had some troubles at the tackles, right? And they've made a signing. They may get Pacheco. They play on Black Friday, the Raiders, okay, on Friday. They may get Pacheco back then, Omenihu, a pass rusher, maybe next week, on Friday, maybe after that. This isn't necessarily all Hall of Fame. Pacheco makes it different. One by one, they get some pieces. Maybe they'll win a game by 2 scores.
And they start to get their pieces back. You mentioned the tackles. Those tackles have been an issue all year long.
Yes.
Andy knows it. Patrick knows it. Yep. That's why he doesn't stay in the pocket too long. They're going to get better pass protection from the left side. They hope Juwan Taylor on the right side can continue to elevate his play. But in the end, they feel like they have the ultimate eraser that can erase all their mistakes in Patrick Mahomes.
Well, they do.
They do. It's as simple as that.
And they thrive on it. So they're 10-1. The Lions are 10-1. And now, look, we told you at the beginning of the show, I hope these highlights are going to show you what we saw today because, well, we're going to start with the Cowboys and the Commanders. Here we go, a rivalry, but you know what? When they played twice last year, Booger, the Cowboys were favored both time by 13. This time, Washington favored by 11. Dan Quinn, right, he was defensive coordinator for Dallas. They won big both games last year. Brandon Aubrey blocked by Washington. Ratso Izzo special teams. Aubrey, he never misses until today, 42 yards. Austin Seibert, who won a game with 7 field goals this year. He's back, admittedly 51 yards. Oh, so here we go. Special teams were only starting. Wasn't that special today? 3rd quarter, we're tied at 3, but get ready for some points. Jaden Daniels will keep it himself. 17 yards. Naturally, they missed the extra point. It's 9-3.
And it's already getting haywire, Boom. All the kicks being missed.
We were only beginning to be at the edge of our seats. Under 8 to go, 9-3. Cooper Rush. Brian Spanford. Just what you thought, Dallas. Rush to span Ford, 18 yards, and then rush. Good pocket. Jalen Tolbert. Cowboys? Been a long time since we've done that. Cowboys? They're up 10-9. Trying to snap that long losing streak. 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. 13-9. Dallas. Daniels. John Bates. Uh-oh, it's a fumble. Donovan Wilson punches it out.
Really good job, Boom. Make the tackle with one hand, punch the ball out with the other. Nice job by him.
Eric Kendricks with the ball. Cowboys take over. Under 5 to go in the fourth. Over 5. Just a rush. This sounds like a tropical drink. Loop Schoolmaker with an umbrella in it, you know what I mean, on a cruise ship.
I'll take one of those.
22 yards, me too. It's almost a holiday. Noah Brown over the middle, 19 yards. Commanders moving it now. This game's about to go off the charts. 3 minutes to fourth quarter left. Daniels, Zach Ertz. That hurts the Cowboys. They make a 2-point conversion. Commanders still trail 20-17. Now the kickoff. Cavante Turpin, watch this. Oops. He's in trouble until what? And then he ain't in trouble. He gone. He could go all the way. Cavante, you did it. 27-17 Cowboys. There's just 33 seconds left in the game, and Dallas is going to win. So from their own 14, Daniels, can he get something going? You know Dallas knows he's got to complete something big. He did. Terry McLaurin, he could go all the way. 86 yards. Commanders go for the extra point to tie it. Dan Quinn, yeah, just one, because the snap, the hold, the kick. Oh, really? So all that, and you're still down 121 seconds to go. The Cowboys lead by one. It's an onside kick. You never get these. No, wait a minute. Dallas got it. Wanye Thomas goes all the Wanye. 34-26. Wasn't this game 3-3?
At one point it was, Boom.
So there are the last 9 minutes, there were 41 points. You have to be kidding me. Jeff Darlington trying to make some sense of it with A, B, C, D, E, F, G, Lamb.
CD, first and foremost, how would you best define the last 5 minutes of that game?
The most fun. Obviously, that's what a division game is for. A lot of back and forth. Granted, I wish we would have got the stop early, but it was worth the while. We ended up with a dub. Happy for it. Go home with a victory.
I think anytime you lose a game or you lose a game in that type of facet, it's very difficult and it's tough, but it never comes down to one play. There's play throughout the game where little things that add up to big things.
Dallas snaps a 5-game losing streak. Cooper Rush 6-3. Now, Bears at home against the Vikings. Buckle your seatbelt for this. Late first quarter, Vikings rushing Caleb Williams out of the pocket. Lets one fly to DeAndre Swift over the shoulder catch.
Maybe one of the best throws I've ever seen, Boom. On a full sprint to your right, throw it over your left shoulder in stride to Swift.
And Roschon Johnson in. Bears? They lead 7-0. The crowd's pleased with the end of a homestand. Can we get a win? Sam Darnold. Jordan Addison. Vikings, remember they come in 8-2. We're tied at 7. Early second quarter, 4th and 4. Cairo Santos. It was blocked last week. It's blocked this week. What do we have to tell you? He kicks it low. The other team knows it. Make some adjustment, please. Darnold to Jalen Naylor. And so over the pylon, Vikings lead 14-10 at the half. Under 5 to go in the third quarter. All about the under. Oh, no, wait a minute. He said, get out of the way. Bo Richter recovery. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, sometimes, Boom. You just got to get out of the way on special teams.
Oh, we didn't see it again, but trust me, it hit his leg. He wasn't even supposed to be there. Aaron Jones in the end zone always comes in as a visitor in the division. This time
exactly.
It's different, right? 24-10, Vikings. 9 minutes to go. Caleb. He leaps over his blocker. This was a heck of a scramble. The Bears at the 13. 2 snaps later. Caleb, the little swing to DJ Moore. The Vikings stopped the first 2 of these. They didn't do this one. They don't get 2, but it's a 1-score game, 24-16. Williams back. Roma Dunze. Hey, 2 defenders on him. Bears, red zone. Caleb. Look out. Keenan Allen, where are you? Oh, there you are. Whoa. Bears decide to go for 2. DJ Moore, we got a 27-24 Viking lead.
And Caleb Williams, his improvisation in the pocket was outstanding.
22 seconds left. Like we said, you never get this. Wait a minute. It hit Johnny Munn's ankle. Tavarius Moore at the Bears. Oh, doink. Bears.
And it doesn't have to go 10 yards. Once it hits the return team, it doesn't have to go 10 yards.
Lucky break for the Bears. You never recover this. Tick, 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 tick. Caleb to Moore to the 30 in field goal range. You spike it, but it's going to be low. Like, wait a minute. Open up the club face. Make it a pitching wedge. It's up. It's good. Oh, my God. Santos, 48 yards. We're tied at 27 overtime, and the Bears are going to win the toss. However, the Vikings defense said that'll be enough.
No doubt. And their defense has been outstanding all season. They pressured Williams all day long, bro.
Jonathan Grenard with the play. Now, Darnold hit 3 passes, had 90 yards throwing after the long punt by the Bears. That's Hockenson down to the 9 for a chip shot. John Parker Romo, not Tony, John Parker Romo, good. Look, the Minnesota Vikings, we saw the Chiefs win a game that was in some ways a head scratcher. The quarterbacks go, that was crazy. Vikings, 9-2. They win it in overtime, 30-27. The Vikings have won 4 in a row. The Bears have now lost 5 in a row. Each quarterback over 300. Courtney Cronin after the game with Madison.
How do you sum up this performance for this offense today?
We just finished. You know, it was a close game. You see what my boy Caleb did, but, you know, when my number was called, I was ready to step up and make the play for the team. You know, we just stayed down. We've been trusting the process, and everybody in this organization believe in Sam Darnold, and he just showed what he could do.
Yeah, because we're losing in almost the most unreal, situations. It's like, all right, now it's like the luck got to go in our favor at some point. So hopefully it's starting on Thanksgiving and we can have a nice meal coming back.
Woo! Those 2 games were off the charts. So, look, Minnesota, let me just repeat. They're 9-2. They need to apologize to nobody.
They should apologize to no one, Boom. I thought this win today was impressive, and here's why. Normally, it's Justin Jefferson. He's getting all the targets. He only had 2 catches today. This was the Jordan Addison show. This was the Aaron Jones show. Sam Darnold, don't turn the football over. So they showed they could win football games without their primary weapon. Their defense is always going to give them an opportunity because of the pressure they put on the opposing quarterbacks. They make the other quarterback uncomfortable. But they should feel really good. When you can win a game, when your fastball isn't there,
right,
and you got to go to your secondary pitch, and today their secondary pitch was Jordan Addison and Aaron Jones and Sam Darnold. They played really complimentary football, and they did this on the road in division without the best receiver in football.
So they give up 11 late, okay?
Yes.
So the defense has been very good. But in overtime, the complimentary football they've been playing all
Yes.
year, defense gets stopped,
Yes.
forces punt. Darnold threw for 90 of his 330 in on the drive, and the game was over. So they delivered, and for Chicago, it wasn't long ago that they had won 8 in a row dating back to last year at Soldier Field.
Yeah.
They just closed a 3-game homestand, all with losses, 1 by blocked field goal. Remember, this is a team that lost the Hail Mary excruciatingly in Washington a couple of weeks ago. This is another excruciating one. They got to get off up the mat and play in Detroit, on Thanksgiving. Rough. There's progress, but this is rough.
But they're going to be growing pains in this league, Boom, and they're going through them right now. The rookie quarterback, he understands his mistakes. He's getting better week by week. This is a slow build. And I think if you approach it that way, everybody in the organization can understand that. I like what I'm seeing. The defense has got to continue to get better, but I like what I'm seeing from the offense.
Defense did fine for a lot of it, but
consistency. Mm-hmm. That's what it's about.
Well, they don't have the lead a lot.
No, they don't.
You know better than me. That's a little tougher. But now Washington. They were 7-2. They've lost 3 in a row. This one was a wild one. Are we concerned because Philly's rolling? They haven't played their Sunday night game yet. They're rolling. But Washington, I don't think, expected at Thanksgiving to be, hey, we might be in first place or close to it.
No, they don't. I think the expectations grew when they started 7-2. Then you lose 3 in a row. Now the sky's falling. When reality, boom, there's an old saying, water always finds its level. And I think Washington has found their level right now. What they got to do is figure out what they do really well. They got to get the young quarterback back on track. They got to run the football with Robinson. When they were having their success, it was we're going to run the football. We're going to be physical. We're not going to allow our defense to be on the field a long time. And by and large, they did that today. They just got to be more consistent on the offensive side of the football. If you would have told them, after 12 games, they'd be 75 and in contention with a rookie quarterback. They take it and go to the bank.
And Dallas got to win. Maybe they can get 2 wins in 4 days.
Yeah,
maybe. They're professional players, right? The NFC West. Who wants to take control of this very intriguing division? Arizona coming into the day, the only one above 500 at 6-4. The Rams, as we speak here, are Sunday night at home against Philadelphia. Seahawks and Niners are 5-5. So the Cardinals at the Seahawks, they play 2 times in 3 weeks. If the Cardinals could put some distance on Geno Smith in Seattle, we'll see. Seattle fans say, hey, we've lost 4 in a row at home. What are we doing? Late second quarter, Cardinals lead 3-0 to Geno to Jackson Smith and Jigba. He has really come on. Not that it's a shock. 46 yards, first and goal, Seahawks. Minute to go in the first half. Do they run it? No. The throw to Smith and Jigba, 7-3 Seahawks at the half, was supposed to rain. It rained second half.
And Smith and Jigba's quality has become their best receiver, boom.
Yeah, and they got Metcalf and they have Lockett, too. Now, Kyler Murray, he and the Cardinals have been on a winning streak. Doink! Incomplete to Michael Wilson, but a whistle. Seattle called timeout before the snap. So mid-third quarter on 4th and 1, they get to do it again. Murray, well, you know he can do this. Look at Witherspoon chase him. Oh, and it's picked. It's NBA season, so of course, Kobe Bryant with the pick 6. 69 yards for a touchdown. Witherspoon and Bryant, Seattle, they love their back 4 or 5.
Really good job by Witherspoon, forcing Murray into the throw. And then Kobe Bryant, not the one from Lower Merion, but the one from Cincinnati with the ode to Marshawn Lynch in the end zone.
And so Coach Mike McDonald off the bye week, you know, they did some changes defensively. Middle linebacker all changed. Extra point no good. Myers kicks long ones, but he misses those. 13-3. Geno. You know, he's 34 years old. Oh, boy, looking for Tyler Lockett. Garrett Williams picks it off.
Yeah, really good job by Williams. Eyeing the quarterback, reading his eyes, making the pick.
So this low-scoring game remains 13-3. Murray scrambling. Chase is on Mappa, I think. At any rate, does he throw the juke, jive, down, slow to get up, shaken up a little bit, helmet off. Medical tent would return to the game.
Yeah, boom. Kind of gets hit in the head, helmet gets ripped off. They checking him a little woozy. I hope he's okay.
Cardinals do kick field goal 13-6. 6.5 to go. Geno, let out, blitz. Like I started to say, 34, but he had 5 years of, we're not using all this age stuff. DK Metcalf, 18 yards. Now, I'm telling you, extra play, it's raining now. Jason Myers on long field goals, one of the best. Right down the middle, 50 yards. 16-6. Seahawks. They started 3-0, then they fell to last in the division. And the Seattle Seahawks, who play, they're at the Jets next week and then at Arizona. So, you know, we'll see. Geno threw for 254, Kyler for 285. McBride continues to be outstanding. You didn't see him. Caught balls for 133 for Arizona, who had their winning streak snapped. So now the 49ers at Lambeau without Brock Purdy, without Nick Bosa. They've won their last 5 postseason games against them. Could they do it in the regular season? Of course, they had a tight game last year, but the Niners beat them in the playoffs last year by 3. Jordan Love, looking at the wrist. Oh, this play will work to Romeo Doubs. Big first down, Green Bay. Doubs later leaves game with concussion. Packers, first and goal at the 1. No Bosa. Josh Jacobs, no problem. 17-0. Packers. Brandon Allen is your quarterback. Last start, 3 years ago, 1 start, Cincinnati. Oh, tricky Niners. Debo. Back to Allen. 21 yards. All right. Let's see what you got, Kyle Shanahan. 3rd and goal from the 3. Out. Oh, you got George Kittle.
Get it to him.
That'll work. 17-7 at the half. Can the Niners make a game of it? Third quarter, 3rd and 8 Niners. Allen looking for Samuel through his hands. Xavier McKinney. He had a great first month, and he had another pick for him, and his 7th of the season. Boom.
Still maybe the best free agent acquisition in the offseason. Boom. Tips and overthrows, we got to get those. Anytime the ball is tipped, boom, ball is in the air, McKinney's Johnny on the spot. He's been so good for the Green Bay Packers.
Him, Barkley, Henry, I mean, there are a lot of them, but at any rate, Jacobs. Just goodbye, right? That's a lot of cheese coming at you, okay? 24-7 Green Bay. Now 24-10, 1st and 5, San Francisco. Allen, Lucas Van Ness. Van Ness, a very famous street in San Francisco. It should be a street in Green Bay. He forced the fumble turnover.
And they love Van Ness. Out of Iowa, defensive end. Big, athletic, starting to pay dividends up there with Rashawn Gary.
So Green Bay in business. Can they put him away? Well, when you're at the, who needs the tush push when you got the cheese chunk? I don't know. I'm just kind of inventing it. 31-10.
Yeah, not bad.
31-10. The cheese squeeze, the Cheez-Its, whatever. Christian McCaffrey on the screen. It's a fumble. You get the point. It ain't going San Francisco's way. The NFC perennial are going to go to 5-6.
Yeah, good job there. One guy make the tackle, next guy punch the ball out, boom. You start to get the feeling things aren't going to go the 49ers' way this season. 3 big turnovers. They hope to have Purdy next week. So big win for Green Bay.
Here's Detroit 10-1. Here's Minnesota 9-2. Here's Green Bay 8-3. Unless things change, whatever order you want to stack them up, we're looking at 3 playoff. I know it's a little bit early.
Yeah.
All right. We start with Green Bay.
Yeah.
Jordan Love, but this was a more controlled. They had the lead. I don't think they had to take as many chances, knowing San Francisco was going to have trouble scoring without their quarterback.
No doubt. And if you think about Green Bay, they came into the season one of the youngest rosters in football.
Yep.
Quarterback got a little banged up, but now you're starting to see the way this team wants to play. We're going to run the football. They got Josh Jacobs for a reason. We're going to be physical. We're going to run the football. We're going to control the line of scrimmage and take a little pressure off our young quarterback. We know what we got on the outside. Christian Watson, Romeo Doubs, Wicks. Watson dropped the touchdown today, but that didn't matter because they continue to go back to them. I love the way when they play this way. When they run the offense through Josh Jacobs, allow Love to be a distributor, and we haven't even seen the part where he can use his legs a la Patrick Mahomes to make some first down. This team is going to be dangerous. We're talking about the Lions, and rightfully so.
Yes.
And the Eagles are playing well. But don't forget about the Packers because of how they play and the acquisition that they made with Josh Jacobs.
Right, and they will look. They can cut out some of the mistakes.
Yes.
Turner, he's thrown lots of picks.
He's got to correct that. Yes.
But we remember how they played. San Francisco. Look, at 5-6, don't ever count them out. But they're at Buffalo next week. Which look at the Swami's game. But that will off a bye, Buffalo. That will be a tough. Look, they've got a rough road ahead of them. They've been off all year for a lot of reasons. Yes, they're injured, but a lot of teams are. Not an excuse, it's a fact, though. When you play that many games, right? Because they've been in 2019 and on, they're always in the championship game or just about, or Super Bowl. It's taking its toll. That's the way I look at it.
No doubt. And just to add to what you're saying, their window is starting to close because let's not forget, football is a physical game. Mm-hmm. And when you play more games, you don't get fresher. When you play more games, you don't get healthier. So if you look at the last 4 or 5 years, boom, they played 12 or 13 games in the postseason, not the regular season, in the postseason. That's almost a full season more than everybody else. So it's starting to take their toll. Is the window completely closed? No. But the curtains have been drawn a little bit, boom. They got to figure out a way to get some wins and just get into the postseason and hope they can get healthy.
Well, there may only be one slot coming out of that division because all the teams in the North. Niners, no, I don't think they lost them all. I'd like to know this season-high 5 fumbles. 21 points off turnover. I mean, you get the point. Now, Seattle. There's some things missing with Seattle, but there are lots of pluses, and they've now had another little bit of an upsurge. They beat Arizona. No, I think that's 6 straight times. They play them again in 2 weeks. Geno wins games. They got a good passing attack, and they got a good back in the secondary. The rest is still work in progress.
And Geno wins games when you ask Geno to be a complementary piece and not the main dish. Okay, this defense today was the main dish. Mike McDonald, the head coach, came over from Baltimore, where he's a defensive coordinator. You can start to see what he wants to do. He's got some really good pieces on the back end, Boom. When you look at Witherspoon, Kobe Bryant, the guys that they have back there, Tariq Woolen, I like what they're doing. They got to get a little bit better pass rush. And if Geno can play turnover-free football, they will be a tough out for people come January.
Yeah, they will. And look, Arizona had a 4-game winning streak, so and off a bye, they're 6-5. They and Seattle are in first place.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what the record is.
Yeah, exactly.
Win the division, get in, get home game.
Exactly.
Broncos, one of the pleasant surprises this year with Sean Payton and Bo Nix against the Raiders. They had lost, 8 in a row to them, or whatever the number is, until they beat Antonio Pierce's team earlier this year. After all this, can they sweep them? Gardner, miss you.
Bless you.
Thank you. Amir Abdullah, 6-yard touchdown. Raiders? They lead 7-3. A.J. Cole going to fake a punt. Divine Diablo. That combines a lot of things.
Yeah,
Divine
it does.
Diablo. Extend the lead to 10-6. We had enough of this. We're going to beat them. We're going to start to win a game. Now, under 30 seconds to go in the half, Minshew. Trey Tucker puts it on the tray. Field goal, 13-9 Raiders at the half. Third quarter. Minshew. This would be sailing. That's a sailing. It's Rod Stewart. Brandon Jones, 37 yards, and the Broncos take over, and that was the spark that they needed, Booger. Bo Nix. What a rise he's had. Cortland Sutton every week. Every week.
You just got to give him an opportunity, Boom. The defender never turns his head around. Bo Nix throws it up high. Sutton goes and gets it. That's starting to become a really good combination.
So the Broncos lead 19-16, under 7 to go. Nix. Little swing out to Marvin Mims Jr. Nothing junior about this play. He's going to take it 37 yards, marching down the field. Nix. Rolling. To Cortland Sutton. He's just one of the best receivers nobody talks about.
Unbelievable catch, Boom. First the hands, then to get both feet in bounds. Really good timing there by Cortland Sutton.
So the Broncos lead 26-16. You caught 8 for 97. Boog. Now Minshew. Denver defense. Cody Barton, Jonathan Cooper, 5-yard loss.
This defense has been on a heater, Boom. Not only with Benito, everybody up front pressuring every quarterback they see.
He was injured. Knight Ritter comes in. Desmond Ritter, Nick Benito. We've been noticing him, number 15. He hits him. Malcolm Roach hops on the ball. Broncos? Hey, Sean, look at Sean. Oh,
look
man,
young again.
This is, you know what? The Broncos win at 29-19. Bo Nix, 25 of 42. Denver is 7-5. And for the Raiders, yet another loss. The Raiders have now lost 7 in a row. There's another crazy one. Titans. Titans, you know, their defense, they play hard, but they just. C.J. Stroud, Houston, Nico Collins, he's back. But the Titans led 17-7. It's now 17-14. We're tied at 17-all. I know this is a lot. Stroud picked off by Jarvis Brownlee Jr. He's been picked off too much.
It's just a bad throw, Boom. He's starting to turn the football over. An inaccurate throw from 12 yards can't be made by a pro quarterback.
Titans possession following the turnover. Just 33 seconds before they have Will Anderson Jr. And that's followed up, Booger, by Danielle Hunter. 7 Texan sacks in the first half.
No doubt. You love to see this combination. Anderson Jr., Danielle Hunter. This is the pass rush that head coach DeMeco Ryans wants.
Titans kick a field goal. Titans, they lead 20-17. 16 seconds to go in the third. 23-17. The Will Levis experience. Jimmy Ward. I don't think they're going to get him. Will's trying, but forget it. 24-23 Houston.
We used to call Matt Schaub Pick 6. I think we're going to change that name to Will Levis. His new nickname, Boom, is Pick 6. He throws a lot of them, Boom.
He drove the Chevis to the Levis, but the Levis was dry. But wait a minute. Kaimi Fairburn sets a new record with a 54-yard field goal, 12th 50-plus field goal in one season, most in NFL history. The Texans are going to win this division game, 27-23. No, they're not. Chig Okonkwo from Levis. Look at the big guy run, Booger. They're not going to get him. 70 yards, 30-27. Titans.
Titans?
Under 5 to go. Stroud. Nico Collins, here they come. They're going to at least get in field goal range, if not score a touchdown, but illegal shift.
Yeah, boom. You can't have two guys moving at the same time. This is not Canada. This is the United States. The Texans are making too many costly mistakes.
Joe Mixon and Tank Dell. Fairburn from 28. Wait a minute. He just set a record of 50-plus. It's a 28-yard field goal. No good.
A lot of case of the hooks today, Boom. Everybody hooking. Maybe you need to open the
golf
web
lesson before Christmas. Just a minute to go. Stroud in the end. That would be a safety. I don't want to bring up our colleague's name, but he's watching.
Yeah, I'll bring his name up. A la Dan Orlovsky.
Titans. They win 32-27. You got to give them the nod. They've tried. I know they don't even cover points, but their defense tried, and this time they win it 32-27. Levis throwing for almost 300. After the game, Houston, C.J. Stroud.
You can point a lot of places, but I always point at myself. I'm the leader of the offense. I got to get us rolling, get our rhythm, and we got to find a better way to end the first half better, start the second half better, and that's ultimately starts with me and taking care of the football.
The most frustrating part about it is, out of all the bad things that happened, we still had a chance to win and finish the game, right? Everything that could go wrong, it went wrong, but we still had a chance there, to tie it up, and finish the game, but we didn't.
Well, look, Houston's in first by 2 games, all right? But Houston, do we have a problem? Well, big picture, and I'll ask you, Booger. The hardest thing in sports, I don't care what sport it is, great expectations.
No question.
And of the quarterback, of the team last year, they were so good. They were in the playoff game. Yeah. I'm not saying they've taken 3 steps back, but this is not where they expect it to be. Why not?
And they came into this season with great expectations, largely because of the rookie quarterback. And you're supposed to take your biggest leap from year 1 to year 2. And the team, they haven't. The rookie quarterback has regressed. The offensive line is not playing well. And defensively, they're not playing as well as they need to in the back end. So maybe the expectations are starting to get to this team. They're still young, Boom. It's a quarterback in his second year. It's a lot of young players on this team. It's a young head coach in DeMeco Ryans. They have to figure out a way to settle everybody down so you can play to your expectations, because clearly the pressure is getting to them. And they got to get the quarterback to stop turning the football over, because that kills the morale of a team. When your defense plays well, quarterback turns it over, and now the entire sideline goes down. So they have to stop the turnovers.
They're the only team in the division above 500, so they have breathing room. All right, that's for sure.
Correct.
But they've got work to do. Now, let me just say this, not from what you're about to see. We've said it on the show for a couple weeks. It's going to sound funny that the team's lost 4 in a row, Tampa Bay off a bye, and Miami, both way below 500.
Yeah.
Eyeball test, they've looked for a couple weeks like teams coming on that think they're still in it. So watch. Bucks at Giants. You know what happened in New York. We'll get to it in a minute. Quarterback shuffle, and then a shuffle, and then, oh, my God. Meanwhile, no quarterback shuffle for Baker Mayfield. Jalen McMillan, remember his big receivers have been out, although Mike Evans back today. Baker has played as well as anybody this season at the position. 4th and 1, Sean Tucker, tough run, move the chains for the Bucks. Then Tucker, Allstott's old number,
44? Allstott was 40, but
40.
I get the
40,
point.
my bad.
I get the point.
I was so excited to say you're in good hands with Allstott. Sorry, Mike. I know what number you are. I'm old now, 7 to Tommy DeVito. Oh, he's sacked by collegiate cancer. Tommy DeVito, who was kind of fun last year, a lot of fun, but the Buccaneers, Sam, we got your number, Tommy. Meanwhile, Mayfield, Mike Evans, 26 yards. I can't believe Mike, I'm sorry. At any rate, 13 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Tucker, that was bad hands with almost Allstott. And how much? 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
The ball just laid on the ground forever, Boom. No one noticed, and the Bucks got lucky.
Look at Todd smiling. Tampa Bay, Bucky Irving into the end zone, 17-0 at the Met. There you go.
Yeah, take a nap.
Bucky Irving on the swing route. Runs hard. How many Giants are in this picture? I see 9 or 10.
Yeah, and none of them make a tackle, Boom.
Yeah, it's funny how that works.
Exactly.
Huh? And Tampa Bay in business again. Remember, they're the only team to beat Detroit this year. Mayfield uses legs, and watch this. He's in, and you know about Tommy Cutlets? It is a touchdown. Hey, I'm in the end zone.
A little oregano.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving. And the Bucs lead 23-0 at the half. 3 minutes to go. 6 minutes to go in the third. Mayfield to Raheem Jarrett. See, all these other names have had to step up with Godwin and Evans out, and then Rashad White beats everybody at the pile. That's a blowout. Giant fans. You know, I got Thanksgiving shopping to do. I got to go to the supermarket. I got to get the turkey. I forgot to order it. I better get there today before they close. And the Bucs roll 30-7. Dolphins, since Tua back, another team. Even when Tom Brady was with New England, they had trouble winning in Miami, Booger. Tua, Jalen Waddle. First time these teams met this year. Hot Rod Hundley against Jacoby Brissett. Tua against May in this game. The Dolphins marching. Tua Dua. You can dance if you Janu. You can be a big friend of mine. Men without hats. I can't believe he has a hat on. Can't believe I pulled that out. At any rate, Tua, I couldn't pull Allstott's number. I'm still upset with that. Tua to Waddle, now 17 yards. First down, Dolphins. 10 minutes to go in the half. Tua. See, this is the way it's supposed to look, to Waddle.
In rhythm, on time. It's amazing what happens when you get your trigger man back.
Second and goal, little swing to Devon Achane. How many moves does he make inside the 5?
Several.
Yeah. 14-0 Dolphins. Tua, 4 minutes to go in the half. Plenty of time. Waddle makes it a tough catch on a tough pass. Big first half for Waddle. He can dance if he wants to. And then Tua to Achane. And then watch this. Yeah, they all can have a good time. 24-0 at the half. Drake May. Oh, we're behind. What are we going to do? Zach Sealer. He's a good player. Sacks May. Fumble. Jordan Brooks on at Miami.
Oh, it's nothing like Boom. The scoop and the score. And how about Sealer? One of the more underrated defensive tackles in football. Really good job by him. Sack, calls, fumble.
Then Tua. A little play action. This is Waddle, caught 8 for 144. Tua with 4 touchdowns, and you can dance if you want to. I mean, Miami is dancing. I know they're still only 5-6. The owner's dancing.
I don't know if I'd call that dancing.
He's moving.
Yes.
It's always a good sight, and the Miami Dolphins win 34-15. 5 games for Tua. They average 29 points a game in all of them, and he's thrown 11 touchdowns. Tua 7-0 against the Patriots. It seems goofy, but let's talk about these 2 Florida teams. Miami's won 3 in a row, but I know they're only 5-6.
Yeah.
But with Tua, we just gave the numbers. They score close to 30 points a game. I know when they play a tough team, let's see, but there's a snap to the whole team, both sides of the ball.
No doubt. It's amazing what happens when your leader comes back, especially on offense. Now, the rhythm, the timing of this Mike McDaniel offense, who's the head coach and calls the plays. You get Jalen Waddle. You get Tyreek Hill. You get the offensive line. But most importantly, you get the confidence of knowing we got our starting quarterback back and everybody fits into, and this is the fastest team in the National Football League. And when you get speed in space with timing, this is what you get.
I know we're way off, but, there's just 7 teams in the AFC with winning records. So Can they squeeze in ahead of 1 or 2 of the other? We'll see. They got to get to 500 first. As does Tampa Bay. I mean, they lost 4 in a row and they had a bye, but they're the only team to beat Detroit. I know that was in September. I mean, they're toe-to-toe with Kansas City. They're toe-to-toe with San Francisco. Their problem, they lost both games to Atlanta, both of which they could have won.
Yeah.
And so they essentially have to beat Atlanta by a game to represent the division. Nobody will be a wild card, but yet they've played everybody tough. I think this team has a lot of guts.
And it sounds funny, Boone, because we know who their head coach is. Their defense has got to continue to pick it up and play better. Right. And if their defense does that, Baker's moved the football all season long. Mike Evans coming back, being healthy. They can run the football. Bucky Irving and Rashad White, the way they control the line of scrimmage, I like the way they play. It's almost like a band of misfit toys. Mm-hmm. A lot of people that have come together, seriously, and they're playing for a common cause. And at 4-6, they won today, 5-6. I think they're the favorite to win this division. I realize they lost to the Falcons. I just like where they can go because they have an opportunity to play really good defense and complementary offense. I don't know if the Falcons can play good enough defense down the stretch.
Well, we'll see. That's really on Atlanta. Evans back on this day.
Yes.
Kristen Wirfs, one of the best offensive linemen in the game, gone a couple weeks.
Yeah, he'll be back in a week or two.
Okay, well,
nothing major.
Okay, well, so the Bucs, keep your eye on these two teams. Well, everyone's kept their eye on Detroit. I want to elaborate on something we had at the beginning of the show. The offense, we know the names, we see all the points they score, et cetera. Defense, it's complementary. I don't think the defense gets enough of a look. And I know they lost Anzalone for a little bit, and of course we know the pass rusher out, Hutchinson, but we'll see. But yet there's an attitude and a way they play, and they've got guys who pick balls off in the secondary. We can go on and on. And they're always playing with the lead.
And they always play with the lead, but it starts with their coordinator, Aaron Glenn. And he gets them to play with a certain mantra, and that comes from the head coach, Boom. When you have a certain culture in your building, it really doesn't matter the people that you put in there because they all are held to a higher standard. And when you look at how they play defense, it's very similar to how their head coach coaches. We're going to be physical. We're going to scrap. Brian Branch might not be the fastest DB, but all he does is make plays. All they do is make plays. And this defense, it's more of together. If we play together, we can stop anybody. They're fast. They're going to play indoors. They're going to get great weather. And so when you look at how the defense played, led by Aaron Glenn, they don't need to stop you all game. They just need to get 2 or 3 stops because their offense is the best offense in football when they are healthy. And so I think Detroit is going to be a tough out, especially if they make you come to that dome. If you got to play in that dome when it's loud and they can get the passing game going, good luck.
By the way, they have a good kicker, too. So they got a lot. Raymond got hurt on this day, but they get a good returner. It's like seemingly they've patched up whatever cracks there might be. And you Detroit fans who know you haven't won since 1957, I'm not saying this to be mean. Look, I root for Buffalo. I get it, okay? So they haven't won since 57. They wear that light blue. So do the Columbia Lions. I know Columbia. I know maybe you and Kevin don't follow the Ivy League on your college
a little bit.
The Columbia Lions, who are the punchline of losing football, ended up in a 3-way tie for first place in the Ivy League. They haven't done that since 1961. So and they wear the same color uniforms, kind of real close. I'm just throwing it out there because Detroit, you're ready to eat on Thanksgiving. That's another side dish you're going to have for the meal. All right, here's our main dish, game ball. Who do you like?
Yeah, Bone, for me, I'm going with Minnesota wide receiver Jordan Addison. On a day where Justin Jefferson, who's by all accounts the best receiver in football, only had 2 catches, Jordan Addison was absolutely outstanding. 9 targets, 8 catches, 162 yards, 1 touchdown. A long of 69. He averaged 20 yards per catch, and they needed all of them, Boom. And it just shows you that Minnesota's got a lot of different ways to beat you. Not just Jefferson. We can do it with Jones. We can do it with Addison. We can do it with Hockenson. Great day for Jordan Addison.
I'm going to go back to Miami and Tua because we all know his story. He says, I'm a football player. Yeah. I'm not even thinking when I'm healthy, I'm going to be back out there. And what did he do? 4 touchdown passes on this day. Miami is having fun. He's got a smile on his face. When he has to, he runs the ball. It's a wonderful story, whether you're a Dolphin fan or not. And he gets my game ball, and he has respect by everybody in the NFL, obviously, right?
No doubt about it, because people understand what he's putting at risk every time he steps on the football field. But yet, because of his love and passion for the game, he continues to do it.
Well, and there's one thing I want to add to the game ball, Tua. Well done, man. Well done, brah. Okay? Keep it going. Miami is fun to watch. Now, they're at Green Bay on Thanksgiving night. That'll be a little chillier than Miami.
Is that what you call it?
Slightly. a tad brisk.
Yes.
Isn't that what, when we walk outside, you go, hey, I'm Florida. What are you doing here? I said, it's only November, man. At any rate, so that leads us into Sunday night, a very good game. The Philadelphia Eagles, who are rolling, haven't lost in a month and a half. At the Resurgent, they were 1-4. In the picture, L.A. Rams. Scott Van Pelt with highlights. Scotty?
Boom, thank you very much. Monday Night Football in L.A. for the Chargers and the Ravens. Sunday Night Football, Eagles and Rams. Saquon Barkley behind this great Eagles offensive line, and he continues to roll. It's a 7-6 game. Lookout. Brandon Graham gets the sack. Unfortunately, he'd be lost for the season with a torn triceps later in this game. Rams had -6 yards in the second quarter, fewest in any quarter in 5 years. Eagles trying to take advantage and add to their lead before halftime. Barkley here, big run and look out. Audio guy and a camera person hit the deck. They were all right. And the Eagles were more than all right. Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown. Is this a catch? On the field, they said no, but that's 1, 2, and Lake knocks it out. Could have been in the field of play. It would have been a fumble, but it's in the end zone, so it's a touchdown. Philly has the lead, 13-7. First play of the second half, Saquon makes a move, and he is gone. 70-yard touchdown. It's the 6th game this year with 100-plus rushing yards and at least 1 touchdown, the most in a single season in Eagles history, and he was going to make a whole lot more Eagles history in this game. 3rd and 16, Stafford. Puka Nacua cannot squeeze it. Isaiah Rodgers makes a bit of contact before the ball arrives. That means the Rams get the ball right down there on the 2-yard line. And a couple of plays later, Puka in motion. Beautiful play design. Demarcus Robinson. He's been a touchdown scoring machine for the Rams. He adds another, and it's a 6-point game. 3rd and 10. Can the Rams get the Eagles off the field? Nope, because Saquon's got it again. Inside the red zone, and very next play, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And he scoots into the end zone. Eagles up, commanding lead, 27-14. Next Rams drive. And this is an interesting sequence. 3rd and 3, incomplete. There's a penalty. The Eagles decline it. So the Rams are going to go for it on 4th and 3. When Nick Sirianni sees that, he says, no, I want to take the penalty. I didn't know you could do that. So now they back the Rams up. It's 3rd and 13. And the Eagles front gets home. Milton Williams with a sack. Eagles force the field goal to try, and the Rams miss it. So it stays 27-14. It's now 30-14. 3rd and 19, and again, it's Williams. This time the ball comes out. The Rams pounce on it, but they would elect to punt. Next Eagles drive, it's 3rd and 6 again. Can the Rams get them off the field? Well, yeah, but after Barkley does this, you're going to get the ball back after a kickoff. A 72-yard touchdown, 255 and 2 touchdowns, the franchise record for rushing yards in a single game. He was smiling when he visited with me on SportsCenter. It's hard not to smile when you set a franchise record. He continues to be an absolute superstar. Put his name in the MVP conversation. They're rolling. They've won 7 consecutive games. Up next, a trip to Baltimore, who, as I said, is also in Los Angeles. They'll play Monday night against the Chargers. Philly rolling. Los Angeles still very much in the mix because the NFC West is chaotic. They travel to take on New Orleans next week off this loss at home.
Hey, fellas, thanks to everybody. It was a wild week, and we're getting into like football every day. It's Thanksgiving tree, Black Friday football, and we got a lot. You know what? There's a lot on our plate, and be thankful that we're able to have a plate for Thanksgiving. So to you, my man, your family, and to everybody out there, I speak for all of us at ESPN. Happy Thanksgiving. Cherish the time with your friends, family, loved ones.
I completely support those sentiments, Boom. Make sure you eat a little turkey, a little ham, a little stuffing, however you want.
The ham, right?
I love the ham, Boom.
That's what you said.
It's a Louisiana thing. Got to get the ham, the hog, baby.
That's all right. I'm kind of pick and choose a little bit. You know, I'm getting a little. It's all right. Thanksgiving, you let it go. Let me see if I can get this right. If you saw the live show, he's Booger. I'm Boomer. This is NFL Prime Time. Have a great holiday, everybody. Pass the cranberry.